Hey guys, what's happening? Let's see, it's 12:44 Central Standard Time, Thursday, December 17th, 2020. First day of Saturnalia, however you want to pronounce it, which would be the modern day Christmas for anyone who wanted that little piece of info there. So, I just wanted to share some news where I'm at. Me and this guy are hanging out while I have my coffee on my smoke break from work, which I love. And I had a committee meeting earlier this morning with my boss and his associate, and it looks like they have been impressed with my skills thus far in setting up the shop and organizing and doing the product inventory, and they want to keep me around. So in my last video I posted that I was a little down in the dumps because I got my paperwork from the shelter that I have to depart the 23rd by 4 p.m. It's a 30-day shelter, so and I have nowhere as of yet to go. However, my boss made a bunch of phone calls on my behalf this morning to the housing authority and other people in the community that he knows personally, and I dropped off a couple of applications at different housing apartment complexes, and we'll see what happens. If worse comes to worse, we're going to go visit some churches and see if we can get some funding up to at least get me into a motel room temporarily. The housing authority said it looks like anywhere mid-January would be the earliest that they could get me in because they have a waiting list. So prayers would be much appreciated. Holidays this year, not the best for me. This is the first and only Christmas I will have ever been not spending it with my sons, and that's tearing me apart. However, my boss did say that he would, as a Christmas gift to me, make some kind of arrangements so that my eldest son, who lives an hour and a half from me here, and my new grandbaby could come and visit and maybe spend the day with me. So that would make for a great holiday for me. And I really wouldn't mind staying in this area. I just have a feeling that it's a good place for me to be here, and I'm surrounded obviously by people who I've met through my job who care and who have the means and the ability to give back a little to people such as myself who are less fortunate. And so the whole shuffling from shelter to shelter, state to state, and park bench to porta potty days, I'm over it. I'm done with it. I am not the criminal. I am not the perpetrator of the crime that was against me. I was on the receiving end, yet I have paid all the penalties and prices for it. And I don't relish the thought of being out in the cold this winter. I really don't. So, one way or another, I was assured that no matter what, I would have some sort of dwelling to be able to habitate until I can get an apartment. And that would be great, because I'd really like to have my own place again so I can get going on what I want to do, which is give back and help others. And I can't be of any assistance or help or a positive influence to anyone when my life is just falling apart at the seams and my circumstances and issues prevent me from being the best that I can be. So I would like to share my experience, wisdom, knowledge with others, and hopefully we all can get through this change that is happening and will continue to rapidly unfold in the world, which is going to be somewhat traumatic for some, welcomed for others, scary for yet others, and exciting and unknown and difficult. And I want to be a part of the team that helps guide others through it. And, come what may, power goes out, banking systems fail, pandemic numbers increase. Where there's a will, there's a way. And when you're forced to survive, you will. And the faster that communities come together as people and figure out solutions that are more organic and natural rather than these money-driven system ways that are crashing right now. Thank God. We can do it, and we'll come out the other side better than ever and leave in the past all the suffering and oppression and pain and sorrow and slavery and hatred and fear, and onto bigger and better and brighter futures for everyone. And that's where this world is heading. When I started my channel a couple of years ago, I spoke about 2020 and all the things that would be unfolding, and here we are, and here they are happening. So anyways, I just wanted to share that update. It's pretty beautiful out today. Cold. This Florida girl ain't liking it too much, but with the sun shining and blue skies, I'll take it. So I'm sending lots of love to everyone, and keep me in your prayers. And I hope everyone kind of practices a little bit of civil disobedience this holiday season. Get together with your families, hug each other, spend quality time together, because you never know, tomorrow's never promised. So now I got Rage Against the Machine playing in my head. I won't do what you tell me. I won't do what you tell me. However, due to my circumstances at the shelter and having to just survive, we are required to wear a mask in the shelter in the common areas and have our temperature taken twice a day. Although COVID has nothing to do with a temperature. So, just to be the sarcastic smartass that I am at heart, this is my mask. Love you guys.